What's up, guys? I'm gonna be doing a new Let's Play for the channel. Um, well, you might see it on the bottom screen, just ignore that. Um, I figured since I'm wrapping up Super Monkey Ball pretty soon, I might as well, instead of finishing up my Let's Plays like a smart person would, I figured I might as well start a new one, so I'm still gonna be overwhelmed with a bunch of Let's Plays, but who cares? The Let's Play in particular is what I'm going to call Sonic Boom Complete. Now you might be like, ooh, that sounds fancy, what's it gonna be? Basically, it's just a fancier way of saying I'm gonna be playing Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal and Sonic Boom Fire and Ice whenever I get my hands on that game, like back to back. So I'm starting things off with Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal. Now this game has gotten some mixed reviews to say the least. I think a lot of that is just Sonic Boom. Hang on. I don't know why there's save data on here. I got this game brand new. Well, I guess clearly not. I mean, it came in the box and everything, but like, anyways, I'm gonna be playing through Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, and I'm gonna be, well, after this cutscene, I'll explain why people kind of hate this game.
Not until you tell me what those symbols say. I know they hold the location of the shattered fragments of the lost crystal.
Why do you think your fellow ancients hid the fragments in the first place? So slimy snakes like you couldn't find them and abuse their power.
Those frightened fools were too weak to harness this power, and now they are dust. As the last remaining ancient, the crystal is mine by right.
Hi, Amy. What's up?
Fighting for my life with the fate of the world in the balance. You know, the usual.
Hey! Who's that?
You'll tell me what I want to know, little girl.
I don't think so.
What you think is exactly what this device will reveal.
Amy? Who are you?
You can call me Lyric or Master. Honestly, once I read the location of the crystal fragments from Amy's brain, I don't care what you call me.
Amy! I gotta get Tails and the gang. Oh, Lyric, you are so gonna get the big beat down.
So yeah, as you just saw from that cutscene, there's a brand new villain for this series. His name is Lyric. He's this, well, I don't have to describe him, you literally just saw him. But he is like one of these ancients, I guess. And on, as you see on the top screen here, that is the lost crystal he brought up. And it does stuff. I don't know. But you might be like, oh, this doesn't look too bad. This looks like what I'm used to from Sonic. Dang it. The homing attack is kind of weird in this game. Sometimes it just doesn't want to lock on to enemies, you know? But from the most... Oh, come on. Wow, okay, I died really fast. Okay, so I am going to restart here, because that was actually abysmal. Alright, and you might be like, okay, well, Ultra, if this is a blind Let's Play, how are you so good at this? Well, I've played these levels before. Oh my, wait, what? What? Okay, that's gonna be another restart. I'm sorry, what? But I actually played the demo of this game before. So, I know, like, what these stages are like. I just haven't played through... Oh, come on, really? Oh, I can just roll under that guy. But yeah, I've played through the demo of this game, so I played this level before. And I played it years ago, so, like, recently I just replayed it, you know? What? Okay, that's weird. Why? I think I might have been accidentally double jumping, I don't really know. But yeah, this is Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty much what you come to know and love from Sonic. You know, it's like a mixture of like of the classic games and like the modern games in a sense, because you're like homing attacking off of stuff, but you're also spin dashing like that, as you just saw. But this game, like, this is going to be the bulk of the gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be homing attacking stuff. You're going to be, playing this kind of side scroller type of thing, One of the first things you will notice with this game is that these stages are very long. Like this stage, for example, when I replayed this, like the demo of this stage took me like 6 minutes to get through. And that's when I was speed running through this. Now, granted, I have a better idea of what I'm doing this time, but like, still, 6 minutes is a long time for a Sonic stage. Oh, I thought there was going to be like a blueprint or something up there. Sonic can be a little bit hard to control, but here's the thing, there's a run button in this game. So if I'm holding that down, then yeah, Sonic is really hard to control because he instantly reaches top speed. So sometimes you might want to let go of the Y button, even though there's not like a meter to it, like with the boost, Which is what this run button is pretty much trying to mimic. Like, I'm basically doing the boost right now, but it doesn't have a hitbox. That's the main reason why it doesn't have any kind of like meter or anything. Oh, I think that's for sticks. But yeah, I gotta explain some of the stuff that this game adds. So you saw me use this thing called the Inner Beam just now, where basically like Sonic and his friends all have like this laser whip type of thing, where they can like straight up yank the shields off of enemies. It's really cool. Yep, yep, there's my rings. So yeah, as you just saw from me falling into the same body of water twice in a row, you fall into any kind of dangerous, like, pits, acid, lava, whatever the case may be, you just get, like, zipped, like, teleported pretty much to wherever your last known location was, like, before you landed in that area. And you lose, well, you take damage pretty much, but you get warped back. That's the main punishment. Oh, I was not paying attention there. Okay, that was just... Okay. This level kind of reminds me of something like Emerald Coast or something from like Sonic Adventure, with these wooden structures and stuff. Sonic Boom is a very interesting universe, And the only reason why I'm really like playing these games is because, I'm curious about them. I want to see what these games are like, Like, I heard this game is not that great. I heard, like, okay, here's the main thing with this game. Not only do the levels go on for a long time, like I mentioned earlier, but, apparently this game forces you to pretty much 100% it in order to progress the... what? Why did I not get to... Okay, that was weird. Anyways, yeah, in order to progress the story, you actually have to get pretty much everything in this game. Because this isn't your traditional Sonic game in the sense that this is a Metroidvania, the levels are huge, and there's collectibles scattered all throughout them. So, oh wow, really? Like, that blueprint, for example, that's one of the things I need to collect in order to beat this game, Because I guess at certain points in the game, they'll be like, oh, you don't have this amount of items? Well, too bad, you have to go back. You can't keep playing unless you do. So that's one of the things I'm not looking forward to with this game. Oh, and also, I want to talk about this game's sequel, Fire and Ice, for a little bit, just so I can touch up on something. Sonic's air dash in this game is kind of a mixed bag for me. Even though I do like having that extra, like, mobility in the air, you know, being able to go basically wherever I want to. Also, I should be coming up towards the end of the stage here. But, yeah, see, I've been in this stage for 6 minutes now. Oh, yep. Wow, okay. Okay, I nearly didn't learn my lesson there. And also, this game utilizes all 4 buttons for the controls, so that's going to be a lot to get used to, you know? I have to realize, like, you know, B is to jump and homing attack, A is for the enter beam, you know? X is your special button, Y is to boost, you know? So it almost reminds me of a fighting game in a sense, with all these different, like, inputs and stuff. But look at the bottom screen there. You see a bunch of requirements to get, like, different prizes, you know? Like, I beat the stage once, so I got an emblem for it. There's 2 more emblems I need to get. One for getting all 6 blueprints in this level, which I'm gonna have to come back for. And one for getting all 5 crystal shards, which I didn't even get any of them. And those are for the other 2 emblems in this level. The other 2 requirements, getting 150 rings and beating this level in under 6 minutes and 40 seconds, that's just for these, like, tokens you can get, and basically that's for, like, figurines. So nothing too special there, but the emblems are the most important part of this game, because if literally at certain points on the world map, like, you come up to a new world and you'll go to the first level icon, and the game will just blockade you. It'll be like, okay, well, you didn't get this amount of item or emblems, so you don't get to go any farther. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to with this game. So before I go with this cutscene here, I just want to say, whenever I play the game, like whenever I keep doing this Let's Play, how I'm gonna do it is I'm going to play through the stages, you know, and whenever the game is like, alright, well, you can't go any farther, that's when I'm gonna end the part, and off camera, I'm gonna go back and get whatever I missed. And so then it'll be like, for the Let's Play, I'll just be going level by level, and that's how I'll do it. For Fire and Ice, though, I don't have to worry about that, because that game takes that whole system out. But anyways, this game has text box cutscenes, so I might as well do the voice acting here. Tails, I was just online with Amy. She's got a line on those super powerful shattered crystal shards she's been hunting. I need to really switch to the Roger Crack Smith voice. I'm doing a terrible job. Cool. But some big crazy robo snake calling himself Lyric was okay, I'll just let you guys read it. I'm doing a terrible job. Basically, you know, Sonic and Tails talking about Lyric, not so cool. I was hoping you could use your scientific know-how and plucky can-do attitude to figure out where she is. Yeah, oh, by the way, every cutscene in this game is exactly like this, with the character standing around, and it's got text boxes to show, like, what they're saying, you know? Like, they'll do small animations here and there, but outside of that, it's really just like this, you know? But, oh yeah, one thing with the cutscenes, you can't skip them either. But, I was gonna say, 3 of the cutscenes in this game are fully CGI. And we already saw one of them, so do the math. There's only 2 CGI cutscenes left to see. So build blueprints to unlock new items. I only have 2 blueprint parts. And that's not even a full blueprint, so I can't really do much with that, you know? Sonic's Shack is, you can either rewatch cutscenes. I don't know why you would want to do that outside of the CGI ones. You can listen to some of this game's music. And, this game's music isn't that bad. Like this song right here, for example, is actually pretty good. It fits the vibe of the stage. This song's good too. And obviously, this game's theme is kind of whatever. And then this, oh, this is pretty cool. So there's like a whole comic book included with this. And this looks like the Archie comics, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to save that for off camera. But that pretty much sets up the events of this game. You get to really see how Amy and Lyric got to see each other, how they ran into each other. So Seaside Jungle, that should be, wait, what? Oh, it's another whole level? Dang, okay. So yeah, Tails was able to download some videos that Amy got when she was looking for the shattered crystal shards. Oh, by the way, Tails, that's not from her dropping the tablet. That's from literally Lyric smashing his tail on it. There's a difference, buddy. I like that little moment. I mean, when you tell Sticks. Like, honestly, that's one improvement that Fire and Ice has over this game, is the cutscenes in that game are fully animated and fully voice acted. And, I think moments like this would have been so much funnier, in that style. I mean, these cutscenes, some of these jokes are funny, don't get me wrong, but, a lot of them kind of fall flat just because they're in this style specifically. But anyways, I'm going on to the next stage here, Seaside Jungle. Imagine if they just threw in a stage, they're like, oh hey, here you go, a Seaside Hill. Because we got Seaside Beach and Seaside Jungle. There's no Seaside Hill to complete the trifecta here. Anyways, I've unlocked Tails. And he plays a little bit differently from how he does in the typical Sonic game. Tails can still use his two tails, but not in a way you would think he would. Oh, and Tails also has that ground pound type of move. That's dope. Shoot. Oh, whoop. So yeah, clearly they want you to use Tails for this stage. Clearly they do. So I'm just gonna be sticking with him for most of this level. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta use Sonic for this. Okay, so yeah, you can use the D-pad to switch characters. And every character has a specific direction that corresponds to them. Oh, yep, that's for Sticks. Dang, okay. I think I got hit with a missile. What? I was pressing the B button. Well, I can't go that way anymore. Low-key, this game's level themings aren't that bad. I thought this game's, like, levels were all gonna, like, look the same, but I am pleasantly surprised. Because it is still pretty bright and colorful. I have seen the environments in Sonic Boom, Fire, and Ice, though, and from what I've seen of that game, those environments look a lot more varied than this game, you know? I mean, this game does still have some crazy level theming, don't get me wrong. Also, that's Tails' special ability. He throws bombs in this game if you press the X button with him. Sonic also has a special ability, that being the spin dash, you know, classic move. Would it really be Sonic without the spin dash? Like, honest question here. Like, even when they re-released Sonic 1, a game that didn't originally have the spin dash, guess what they do? They usually put the spin dash into that game. So I'm just gonna see what's down here. Because clearly, based on that Trail of Rings, they wanted me to go down here. And it's nothing except a 10-ring capsule. Great. At least I assume it was 10 rings. For all I know, that could have just been one ring. Just inside of a capsule, you know? Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm not going the right way. No, I think I'm going the right... Yeah, I'm going the right way. That is probably a question you're going to be hearing me ask myself a lot while I play this game. So, yep, I can't take that path because I think I need Knuckles for that. So yeah, you can basically switch characters anytime as long as you're standing still, you know? So like, if I'm on the move, I can't switch to Sonic or Tails, you know? Like, from Sonic or Tails at this point in the game. Because those are the only two characters I have in my party right now. Eventually, I'm gonna unlock Knuckles, though, and eventually, actually coming up in a minute here, I'm gonna be unlocking Styx the Badger by beating her. Well, I won't say how I unlock her because, you know, I don't want to spoil it to all of you guys. Also, this is my first time playing the stage. I don't think I mentioned that. Every level in this game, outside of Seaside Beach, the first warmed. Oh, okay, that was weird. Okay, I think I'm lost. Yeah, I'm definitely lost. Where am I supposed to go? Like, no, seriously, where do I go? Well, based on that dash pad, I'm assuming I have to go this way, right? But I was gonna say Seaside Beach, the first worm tunnel, and what is it? What's the other one? Well, the level I was about to spoil that I don't really want to. Oh, that was fast. I thought I was gonna be stuck in that level for like 6 minutes, but I was only in there for 5. Not bad. I mean, it's still... The levels in this game are long. Not as long as, like, Sonic Lost World 3DS, where you can potentially be stuck on a stage for, like, 10 minutes at a time. But, yeah, this game definitely has the longest levels I've played out of, like, the side-scrolling Sonic games. I think Fire and Ice cut down the length of some of these levels significantly. I think those levels are, like, 2 or 3 minutes max, you know? So far, I'm really enjoying this game so far. I don't know why I said so far twice. I love how Styx gets bad news and good news mixed up with each other. Oh yeah, this is my first time really touching Sonic Boom on the channel, so I should probably explain who Styx is and like what her deal is. Basically, this is one of Sonic's friends, well, Amy's best friend. And Styx is kind of crazy, but that's what makes her funny.
Huh?
But anyways, a lot of the cutscenes in this game are kind of like the last one, where you're just watching it, and by the end you're just like, yeah, that happened, I guess. Speaking of, Amy just passed by her house right there. And this is another level that I played in this game's demo, the Worm Tunnel, and this is actually a lot of fun. Basically, every world in the game, if I recall correctly, has one of these worm tunnels. And it's actually a 3D level. This song, first of all, slaps. I think Richard Jocks did this music, which, in case you're wondering who that is, that's the guy that did soundtracks for Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and there's another Sonic game I'm thinking of, but I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. But basically this stage, you're just trying to get to the end. You're trying to get to the end of the stage as fast as possible, and you're trying to collect as many rings as you possibly can while you're doing so. And oh my god, it's the boost in a Sonic Boom game. Who would have thought? So this works a little bit similarly to the daytime stages from Sonic Unleashed, and also Sonic Generations, Colors, and Forces. Except you can only boost and you can only do the quick step. Basically, if you're not doing either of those things, Sonic is automatically running forward. I'm not holding forward to make Sonic run. He's running on his own. And basically, all of the hazards in this level kill you instantly. Like these red generators I'm passing by, if I touch one of those, Sonic will get electrocuted, and he'll die instantly, and there's nothing I can do about that. And I missed a couple of rings, just because I wasn't paying attention just now. Because I was so focused on explaining the generators and looking at them. But yeah, if you run into one of those generators, Sonic gets electrocuted and he dies. And these stages don't have checkpoints, so if you die at any point in this stage, you have to start from the beginning, which isn't so bad because these stages are just like a minute long. But still, I'm gonna run through that again actually, because I do want to get all of the rings. I'm really just replaying this stage for fun. I don't have to replay this if I don't want to. But yeah, the boost is back. This is the one move that was sorely missed from Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. The Wii U equivalent to this game, but we don't talk about Rise of Lyric on this channel. And yeah, basically this is a lot very similar to what we've seen from some of the more recent Sonic titles since Sonic Unleashed, Like, I'm using the boost, I'm using the quick step, I've got this crazy intense song playing in the background. And really, the focus is just getting to the end of the stage. Like, you see this giant, worm robot popping in every once in a while? Don't worry about that, it's just there as a distraction. You can't actually interact with the worm until the end of the stage. Because Sonic will automatically, bounce on a bounce pad. Not a spring, but a bounce pad. I just hit 3 bounce pads back there. and he'll automatically fly inside of the worm and destroy it. Kind of like the snake in Sonic Forces, but we'll get to that game when we get to that game. Again, those generators are a one-hit KO. You touch those, you die. Doesn't matter how many rings you have. The one important thing you should know about these stages is you can't boost and do the quick step at the same time, unlike with, the other games I mentioned, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, Sonic Forces, In this game, if you want to do the quick step, you have to stop boosting. Because if you try to do the quick step, you try to flick the stick either left or right while you're boosting, nothing's going to happen. Sonic's going to keep flying forwards. And more than likely, you're going to run into something and you're going to die. So just remember that. Like, keep that in the back of your head. Otherwise, you're going to be dying a lot. Eventually, I think they introduced some of those blue, like, dash blocks from the main stages. And you just have to boost through those and you'll be alright, Alright, so next up, Seaside Race. So yeah, this is, again, well, as I was going to say earlier, before I decided against it, this is also in the demo. This is the third stage I played in the demo for this game. And then after that, it's just brand new territory for this game. Basically, this game has 3 rival races. The first one that I'm about to play is against Styx. And without spoiling who the other 2 rival races are against, they're both also rival races in Sonic Generations for the Nintendo 3DS. And also rival battles in the console version of that game, so make of that information what you will. The rival races in this game are similar in a sense, except the main difference between this and Generations is whoever you're racing against can't actually attack you, and you can't attack them. It's just a race to the end, There's no items, there's no way to homing attack your opponent. All you have to do is just beat them to the end of the level. Just get to the end before they do. It's as simple as that. So right now I'm racing against Styx, one of Sonic's friends. And I don't know why we're racing, but you might notice I hit that robot back there and it didn't break. That's just because, Styx has to homing attack it too. And I guess they thought about it. They're like, well, what if the player messes up? Like, they homing attack the robot, but then they don't get any... But then they mess up a jump or something, and they have to go back and hit it, But anyways, this is just really just finding the fastest path to take. And again, all I have to do is just beat Styx to the end of the stage. That's it. I don't have to attack her. I don't have to, use any crazy items on her like with Sonic Colors and the DS, There's no balloons. There's no, cubes with exclamation marks that kill you instantly if you touch them. Nothing like that. Just beat her to the end of the level. It's as simple as that. And if you don't beat whoever you're racing to the end of the level, then you're freaking, I don't know, all the nukes go off and, the entire universe as we know it just ceases to exist. That was a joke, by the way. I totally didn't steal that from Clement J64. You should totally check him out. He's a funny guy. But yeah, that was the first rival race. I barely fell short in both the time and the ring requirements for the tokens on this stage, but who cares? I'll eventually replay it for those things anyways. But yeah, that should do it for this video. I know it was a little bit shorter, but if I go any farther, I'm going to get... Oh, excuse me, I'm pretty sure you guys heard that, but... Anyways, yeah, I think that's all for this video. I know it was a little bit shorter, but, you know, again, I'm not gonna try to, like, I'm not gonna include, like, backtracking or anything. And considering that's the next thing I'm gonna be doing with this game, yeah, this is a good stopping point. The one thing that's bizarre about this game is, I'm gonna say right now, you can't play as Amy in this game. The only way you can play as Amy is by getting Sonic Boom Shatter, or... Okay, let me start over. Even when you save Amy in this game, you can't play as her. The only way you're going to be able to play as Amy is to basically play Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. And Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, I'll be talking more about that game in the next part, but that game is basically like an expansion of this, you know? Well, it's a sequel to this game, you know? And so anyways, I'm going to the scrapyard, and I'm just gonna showcase the annoying collectathon element of this game that I mentioned. Because you see right here, oh wait, no, not here, sorry. On the bottom, 4 out of 5 emblems. I just need one more emblem to be able to play this level, but I don't have that. So you know what that means? I have to run all the way back over to the slingshot. I have to pick Seaside Coast. And I have to go back to Seaside Coast in order to actually go back and, like, find everything. That is just horrible game design, in my opinion. And I can see why that would turn a lot of people off from this game. Because that is horrible game design. And I'm glad Fire and Ice fixed that issue, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be sugarcoating anything with this game. If I have something negative to say, unlike with other Sonic games where I tend to hold that in, no, I'm going to be saying whatever I don't like about this game, you know? Like, even though I really like this game so far, if there's anything I don't like, I'm going to point it out. Just so you guys know, I'm going to be 100% transparent with you guys about my opinion on this game. I do think this game's not as bad as people make it out to be. I'd say if you're interested in getting these games, I'd say maybe start with Fire and Ice and then like get this if you want more of that, you know, or even the other way around. I mean, this game costs less than Fire and Ice, so if you want to start here and then get that game later on. I mean, this game and Fire and Ice combined are both $60. Taxes not included. So basically a copy of Super Mario Odyssey, but like a full price Switch game. You know, you can get this in Fire and Ice for that same price. But anyways, well, I got this at GameStop for $20. I don't know how much you guys got this game for. But, anyways, enough of me rambling on. That is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Cheesy YouTuber outro. And future me has left a link in the chat. Go raid this person. Hashtag Ultra Raid. You guys know the drill by now. And again, I'm going to be playing through Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. And I'm going to be treating this and that game as one game for this playthrough. Hence why I'm calling this Sonic Boom Complete. So yeah, I'm going to be playing through more of Shattered Crystal in the next part. I'm going to be going through the Scrapyard levels. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. It's your boy signing off. Peace. Take care, everyone.